from Fancy Tiger Crafts. We love knitting. I'm going to show you the most basic and easiest way to end your knitting. When you're finished knitting, you have to bind off your stitches. So, to do this, you're just going to knit 2 stitches so that you have 2 stitches on your right hand needle or working needle. Then with the tip of your left needle, you're going to pull the first stitch over the second stitch and off the end of the needle. So I'm going to make sure to keep that second stitch on the needle, like so. Now I just have 1 stitch on the right needle, so I'm going to knit 1 more stitch and do it again. So tip of the left needle in the first stitch on the right needle, and I'm pulling it over and off the needle, keeping the second stitch on. You're just going to continue doing this down the entire row, always getting 2 stitches on your right needle and then pulling 1 off. It's important when you bind off to use a looser gauge than you want to use when you're knitting. If you bind off too tightly, it can cause your knitting to bunch up. So I'm just kind of knitting these stitches loosely. And this is what it looks like. You're going to continue binding off all of your stitches until you have 0 stitches on your left needle, and then you just have 1 last stitch remaining on your right needle. At this point, you're going to cut your yarn, leaving about a 6-inch tail. Then you're going to take the end of your yarn, pull it through that last loop, and pull it tight. And now you've just bound off your knitting and have finished your first project. Nailed it!